Friends, everyone on this earth feels that the sorrow in my life is not there in anyone else's life. Today's story will tell you that you are the happiest person in this world. Someone has rightly said that the one who does not have satisfaction in his life can never be happy in life. He remains restless. No matter how much you give him, his mind can never be happy. Friends, once upon a time, there lived a girl in a village. That girl was not beautiful, and she had no one. She used to live alone. She used to work hard herself and arrange for 2 meals a day for herself. Although she used to get 2 meals a day, but still she was not happy with herself. Seeing her life, everyone in the world seemed happy. Everyone seemed prosperous. She used to curse herself. She used to say different things to herself. She used to say, "Oh God, you have made everyone happy, given everyone happiness, made everyone beautiful. Then why not me? After all, what did I do? After all, what was my mistake? I know that you are taking some revenge from me." Similarly, one day, she was angry with herself and disappointed and was sitting under a tree. She was crying, and then a Buddhist monk was passing by. When he saw that girl crying, he went to her and said to her, "Daughter, what is the matter? Why are you crying?" In response to this, the girl says to that Buddhist monk, "Oh Guru, no one loves me, no one likes me because I am black. I am not beautiful, and people make fun of me for my color. I have no one, I don't even have money. Everyone is happy in this world. Everyone has everything. Everyone is living their life happily. Everyone has everything. Then why don't I have anything? After all, what did I do? After all, what is my fault in this? Don't I have the right to be happy? Don't I have the right to live my life happily?" That Buddhist monk listened to all the things of that girl carefully, and after that he says to that girl, "Daughter, if you introduce me to that person who is happy in his life, then I will give you such a thing which will make you both beautiful and happy." Hearing this from the mouth of that Buddhist monk, that girl became very happy and immediately says to that Buddhist monk, "Can this really happen?" On this, the Buddhist monk says to the girl, "Yes, this can definitely happen." Then the girl says to the Buddhist monk, "Oh Guru, if this is really possible, then I know a man who is very happy. I will bring him right now. You wait for me here." On this, the Buddhist monk says to the girl, "I will wait for you here until you return." Saying this, the girl ran away from there and reached her master, who was a farmer. She said to the farmer, "Master, you come with me. I have met a Buddhist monk whom I want to introduce to you. He has said that if I take such a happy person to him, he will make me both beautiful and happy." Hearing the voice of that girl, the farmer gets sad and says to the girl, "How do I look happy to you?" On this, the girl says to the farmer, "Master, you have everything. You have a house, you have good food to eat, you have a nice house to live in. You have your own family, and you also have money, so how can you be sad?" On this, the farmer replies, "Hey fool, my crop is not growing well. That is why its price is so low. I'm not getting good seeds, and I have to pay rent to the king. I don't have enough money to buy good quality seeds again, and this time in the rains, all my crops were ruined. Now my situation has become worse, and how can I be happy in such circumstances? Go and find someone else who is really happy." On this, the girl says to her master, "Master, you tell me who according to you is the happiest person whom I can take with me." On this, the farmer thinks for a while and says to the girl, "I think that the businessman is very happy. He neither has to worry about growing the crop nor about taking care of the crops. He just has to buy the crop, and he can buy it from anywhere. And they also trade other things which have nothing to do with the weather. And they also earn much more money than us. People also follow them as an ideal. I think that he is the happiest. You should go to him." The girl, after listening to her master, ran away from there and reached a businessman and tells him, "Sir, come with me. I have met a monk whom I want to introduce to you. He has said that bring a happy person who is really happy, and after that he will give me such a thing which will make me both beautiful and happy." On hearing the girl's words, the merchant says to the girl in sad words, "Oh, where is happiness in our life? We are surrounded by sorrow from all sides. We have to take care of thieves and robbers. There is still a lot of loss in business, and the king is also taking extra loan from us due to which there is a lot of difficulty in doing business. We are not even getting security. There is always some danger looming over our life. I feel that there is no one else in this world who is more unhappy than me." On this, the girl says to the merchant, "But sir, you have so much wealth. You have so much land, property. You have so much food. You have such a big house to live in and all kinds of facilities for food and drink. Even after this, you are unhappy. This is a very strange thing. I thought that you would be very happy." "Well, no problem. Please tell me a person who is very happy according to you, so that I can take him to those Buddhist monks." On this, the businessman thinks for a while and says to the girl, "I think that the state officials are very happy. They are directly related to the king. They have authority and they are also rich. They are not afraid of thieves, robbers, and dacoits. And those people also collect money from us. And we have to bow down in front of them in respect. And everyone respects them a lot. I don't think that there would be any sorrow in their life. And I think that they are the happiest. I wish I was also an officer of the king. Then I would also be living my life comfortably." On this, the girl says to the businessman, "Sir, do you know any officer? Can you introduce me to him? I'll take him with me. If he is the happiest, then after this, that Buddhist monk will give me something that will also make me beautiful and happy. Tell me, can you introduce me to any officer?" "Yes, I will be very grateful to you." The businessman felt pity for the girl and introduced her to an officer whom the businessman knew. After meeting the officer, the girl said to the officer, "Sir, come with me. I have met a beggar whom I want to introduce to you. He has told me that if I introduce him to a happy person, he will give me something that will make me both beautiful and happy." On this, the officer says to the girl, "Who told you that I am happy? Hey, there is no other person as unhappy as me in this world. You don't know, but there is so much pressure on us, so many responsibilities on us. We have to fulfill every order, and those orders are also not fulfilled so easily. We have to face so many difficulties for them. How many problems we have to face. The king passes any order, and we have to implement it. We have to bear the anger of the public and various kinds of difficulties, and we have to bear all the consequences. And you think that I am happy? It is not like that. If that beggar makes you happy, then introduce me to him too. I will also be happy. So I want to be happy. I also want to spend my life happily. What did I get by becoming an officer? Different types of tensions every day." On this, the girl surprisingly tells the officer, "Sir, I thought that you were the happiest of all, but you also do not seem to be happy. But what do you think? Is there any person in this world who would be the happiest? Can you tell me? I will be very grateful to you." After listening to all the words of that girl, the officer felt pity for her and said to the girl, "Look, I feel that in this entire kingdom, only one person is happy, and he is the king of this kingdom. To me, only he seems happy. He does not have to listen to anyone. He makes rules, gives orders, is surrounded by security, and everyone bows in front of him. He has no dearth of money or property. He has conquered the whole earth. He is the owner of all, and he is the highest. He is the only happy person. I wish I was also born in a king's house. Then today, I would also be very happy." After listening to all these words of that officer, the girl said to him, "Look, I feel that in this entire kingdom, only one person is happy, and he is the king of this kingdom." She says to the officer, "Sir, I have a request to you. Can you please introduce me to the king once? Please do it. It will be a great favor of yours. I just want to meet the king once. I want to ask him something." Seeing the girl's face, the officer felt pity for the girl and said, "Okay, I'm going to the royal court right now. Do one thing. Come with me and ask the king whatever you want to ask." Saying this, the officer took the girl to the royal court. After reaching the royal court, on the request of the officer, the king agreed to listen to the girl, and the girl was called to the royal court. The king said to the girl, "Daughter, you say your thing fearlessly. What do you want to say? What have you come to ask me?" On this, the girl, getting a little nervous, tells the king, "O king, I am looking for a completely happy person. I have met a beggar, and he has told me that if you introduce me to such a happy person, then I will give you such a thing that will make you both beautiful and happy. After meeting many people, I came to know that you are the only happy person in this world. So will you come with me to meet that beggar? It will be a great favor of yours," the king said to that person. He listens to the girl carefully and then starts laughing loudly and says to the girl, "Well, like everyone, you also feel that I am the happiest person in this world. But if someone asks me who is the most unhappy person in this world, then it is me. I don't have sleep. I don't have comfort. I can't sleep comfortably. Without them, I can't go anywhere alone. Even the slightest sound breaks my sleep. I am always afraid because my enemies live in my house itself. I don't even know who will attack me, when, and from where. No one can say. All the people sitting here are my enemies. They're all my enemies. Every person sitting here is from my royal court, but I have to doubt everyone. Every breath seems heavy to me. It is not so easy to take the responsibility of such a big kingdom. You might think that the king has all the luxuries, money, wealth, land, property. He has no dearth of anything, and according to this, he should be happy, but let me tell you that all this doesn't give happiness." The girl says to the king, "O king, please forgive me, but if happiness does not give wealth, kingdom, land, property, luxury, then what if beauty gives happiness? At least beauty gives happiness." On this, the king, smiling once again, says to the girl, "Daughter, I have seen that people who are beautiful in appearance do not have beautiful hearts. They keep roaming around wearing a mask. They show others how beautiful they are, but time takes away everyone's beauty. Beauty remains only in beauty. The one who has a beautiful heart is always beautiful." On this, the girl says to the king, "O Maharaj, you tell me who is the most beautiful and happy person in this world according to you." On this, the king says to the girl, "According to me, a poor person who can manage 2 meals a day, that's all. Who can roam in any direction without any restrictions. Who does not have the fear of anything being snatched away. Who does not have the fear of anything being looted. The one who sleeps well at night, if you ask me, he will be the happiest. And according to this, I see you as the happiest. You have sleep, you have a good mind, you have all the 4 directions, and there is no fear, no conspiracy, just life, open life. According to me, you are the happiest." Hearing all these words of the king, the girl got in a thought for a moment, and then she also realized that in reality, she is the only happy one. She is beautiful, and now, whatever she was, she started feeling proud of herself. After wandering here and there the whole day, finally getting tired but with complete happiness, she brought a smile on her face. Talking to nature, she returned to those Buddhist monks and said to those Buddhist monks, "O Guruvar, when I left from here, I felt that I am the most unhappy and I am the ugliest. But after going from here, as I started meeting people, I started realizing that I am the happiest person in this world. Yes, this is another thing. I could not bring any happy person to you because I felt that everyone is happy except me. But the matter has turned out to be the opposite. Here, everyone is unhappy. Except me, everyone is afraid of something or the other. There is a fear of losing something or the other. The fear of not getting anything, the fear of not being able to live freely. In this way, I have everything. I can sway in joy. I can go wherever I want, and I also have these hands and legs to arrange for 2 meals a day. I have no sorrow for anything. I do not have anything that I am afraid of losing." On this, the Buddhist monk says to the girl, "Daughter, at last you have got that beauty and happiness. From now on, you are beautiful and happy. Saying this, the Buddhist monk returned to his ashram, and that girl also now knew that she was the happiest and most happy. Now she had no sorrow for anything. Now she never cursed herself. Rather, she was always happy with herself, always cheerful. Friends, we also feel that we have nothing and the other person has everything. He is so happy, he has everything, every luxury, every facility, but it is not so. It is only your point of view. The real happiness is with you, and that is satisfaction. If you are satisfied with yourself, if you are happy with whatever you have, then no sorrow can scare you. No pain can disturb you. But our biggest problem is that we do not look at ourselves, but at others more. We are more inspired by others and seeing their happiness. A feeling of jealousy starts arising within us. We feel pain that how do they have so much happiness and why are we so sad? We are only looking at them. We have not looked at ourselves. What we have, we never pay attention to that. Rather, we always pay attention to what we do not have, and this point of view takes you towards sorrow and troubles. You are not able to remain happy even if you want to because you have kept your view on what you do not have. Whereas if you think in this way that I have a lot, you have a good house to live in, good food to eat, good clothes to wear, at least 2 meals a day are arranged for you. But many people don't even have this. So are you not happy? Don't you have everything that they don't have? Just think about it for a moment. With this, I hope you must have liked today's video. So please like this video and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so we will meet again with the next such interesting story. Until then, take care of yourself and your family. Thank you.